of the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them the wall. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there.
NASCAR on speed. Be there.
The Target Series heads to the Hillside International Speedway for the 20th race of Season 9 of the Target Series. This is the Budweiser 300. Nathan Stapleton, the 55, has won the pole for tonight's race at Hillside. Outside of him, second, the 88 of Isaac Nichols. Then third, second in points, Sean Richardson. Fourth, there's Eli Bright. And running out the top five, it's Matt Montone, the 13. Sixth place, we have Max Rossi. Seventh, it's Riley Spurley-Tube. Eighth for Casey Nanico. Ninth, Jay Rando. And Sebastian Kugelheim rounds out the top 10, the 4 car. For the rest of the field, there's Michael Gregory. Inside of him, Carson Bowers, the 39. We have Jennifer Buford. Outside of her, Alex Fletcher in the 62. And starting 16th is points leader Jake Atwood, comes in with a massive points gap. Inside of him, Danny Lloyd in the 54. Then there's Benny Watson outside, Luke Jones in the 26, with Matthew Logan and Jose Mills in the 6 car. Then there's Derek Hamill with Tyler Fink, along with Max Anderson and Trey Rennie in the 20. Then there's William Seaman and Leon Campana, with Flor Delano and Anthony Nez in the 3. There's Luke Rainey and Justin Lightning, with Mathis Wells and Levi Jones in the 10. Then there's Jeff Bright and Adam McDowell, with Cole Luigi and Diego Yepez, Sebastian Dupain and Devon Red. And in the final row, 39th is Damian Blue, and in 4th position, the 98 of Landon Lyons. There's our 4-car field for the Target Series Budweiser 300 at the Hillside International Speedway. Let's go to track side and fire these Target engines up.
Drivers, start your engines!
Fired up.
Target Series engines fired up, rolling off the starting grid for race 20-33 in the Target Series Season 9, the Budweiser 300. It's a crazy race. We're getting down to chase time. We're going to set cycle racing tonight, unpredictable racing tonight. Who will get to victory lane? Who can possibly mount a charge to get into the chase for Season 9 of the Target Series? 34 lead change and 38 laps last time the Truck Series race. How will tonight go? In 45 laps in the Budweiser 300. We're green. Stapleton and Nichols step on the gas. Stapleton, pole position, gets in the first lap of the night. He leads lap 1. Matt Montone in second, Spurley to third. And Sean Richardson won 5 points for leading the first lap, but he got dropped back in the outside, couldn't get it done. Down the back side by side for second. Stapleton's gonna love seeing that. Can Spurley to go get the run to the inside. It's a nice run to the inside. Looks off turn 4. Drag race back to lead lap 2. The leader is Spurley in the 8 by a nose. Jay Rando inside the 25. Back by them 3 wide inside the top 5. Randall to the inside, down the back of the race. And the 3 right for third. Jeffrey Buford gets to the inside in the 60 car. Pusher is Danny Lloyd in the 54. They race the race through 3 and 4. Jay Randall leads the third lap of the race. Buford looks 3 wide as Danny Lloyd goes to the inside, but the 25 blocks it off to get down in front of the 60. But can't get in front of the 54. Danny Lloyd moves to the inside with a nice run down the back. Benny Watson, the 24, with that 54. Off to turn 3. Lloyd slip a little there. Benny Watson gonna jump down to the inside with the 6 behind him, Jose Mills. Mills looks 3 wide for the lead, and they go 3 wide. Jose Mills inside 3 wide. Derek Campbell, the pusher in the 33. Down the back of the race, Jose Mills to the front and Hillside with a 3 wide pass. Derek Campbell looks inside now to the inside, drag race and back around. 40 laps to go, Mills is the race leader. And Trey Rainey, after the race, another disappointing race last race, he said, I'm just here for wins now. That's our only chance to make the chase. Well, Trey's got to reform tonight if he wants to get it done. He's to the middle lane now. Anthony Ness with the run to the inside. Teammate Derek Hill to the outside, Hernandez to the inside. The 3 car will lead the lap. Nice run for Hernandez there, getting to the inside, getting the lap led. 97 Justin Lightning looks out of line. And McDowell, the 2 with them. Down the back. Justin Lightning clear at the front. Adam McDowell will move to second, the 2. But now McDowell looks for the lead. Who leads lap number 7 of the race? Oh, I believe it was Adam McDowell, maybe by a nose. It was very close at the start-finish line. Could have been by a thousandth or two. They give it to Nicetown Lightning to lead the lap. Dupain looked 3 wide, tried to get out of line, but thinks better of it, gets back in line. Back behind them, they are a swarm of 3 wide, and luckily not 4 wide yet. 4 wide is the breaking point. Once they get to that 4 wide point, that will be another crash to start. Right now they can handle the 3 wide, but that can turn to 4 wide at any point in this race. Michael Gregory trying to run down the 01 via Pez down the back of the race. Gregory with a push from Kukulon, gets to the inside. Kukulon's teammate. It was very close there. The 01 almost cut the 52 off. They looked 4 wide, but Cole Luigi and Jeff Bright soared out back to 3 wide. Gregory to the front, he's clear. Sebastian Kukulon looks low. 3 wide for third, as Cole Luigi looks low, trying to block Lord Allow down low. Kukulon, a nice gap out front. He gets away. That 4 car, that's a good position to be in. If you get side by side for second on back, he can pull away now because he's single file. He's the only one single file at the front of the field. Lord Allow looking 3 wide on Cole Luigi and Michael Gregory. She does take it to the inside. She has Luke Gray behind now, the 51, though. It's a great run. The 20 had to lift just a little bit right there. Luke looks low. And she couldn't block the 51 off. Kukulon's going to come around and lead a second straight lap of the race. The first driver to lead 2 laps here tonight. And they're 3 wide for second. William Steeman takes to the inside on the 44, but he got tight. He had to lift. Can Luke stay clear? With the 44 back to the inside, though, on corner exit. Luke's trying to block him, but the 44 says, no, I'm down there. Can't do that. How about Land the Lions? Started 40th. Took him 12 laps. He's up to 4th inside the top 5. Doesn't take long here at Hillside. Both them bound for second on back. I mean, Kukulon just loving seeing that because now he can just try and pull away. And then being side by side every time a pass is made. Right here, they're possibly gaining time. Every time someone breaks out of line, goes 3 wide, 2 wide, it really stalls to run out, and you just lose time. You keep losing the time. See right there, the gap to Ford's pulled. That's not because he's so much faster. It's because these drivers are so much slower because they're just slowing each other down because they keep getting side by side. And for Kukulon, just wants to keep seeing that. He wants to see this repetitive cycle. He wants to see everyone just keep cycling through, get up to second, and then drop back. And for everyone on the inside, they're hoping maybe my car's fast enough that I can just pull away from the pack, but that's hard to do, especially at a place like Hillside where the draft is so prevalent. Casey Naka moves to second. Max Rossi looked 4 wide in the 43, but thinks better of it. Gets back in line behind Stapleton, who started this race on the pole position, and within 15 laps has cycled from 1st to 42nd, or from 1st to 40th, back up inside the top 5. They go 3 wide. Max Rossi's out of line. We mentioned Rossi, the only driver to finish every single lap so far this season. So through 19 races, he's finished every single lap. Can't keep the trend going here tonight. Hillside will be a hard track to do that, considering we have seen some big crashes here in the past, and that could obviously happen here tonight as we're getting closer to chase time. Alex Fletcher 3 wide out of line, the 62. He'll get up to second, but still Sebastian Kukulon leading the train around out in front as Fletcher moves up. Watson moves inside the 24. Here comes Eli Bright, the 7. Very rare to see Napa on the hood of that car instead of the 9 car, but Napa decided to sponsor Eli for a race here in Hillside. He has points here. Jake Gower just behind him. And for Eli, this could be a big race. He's inside the top 15 in points. He needs a good points night in order to get up there and try and challenge in terms of the chase. And currently, where he's running, it could be good to try and get a win here tonight. That could get him up into a wild card spot. But to do it, he has to get by Sebastian Kukulon. He has to hold off Jake Gower, but the 14 going to try and do one of those. Take it to the inside, try and get by the 4 Kukulon. Jake Gowie, Danny Lloyd behind the 54. Lloyd's going to jump low. Riley Spruce to the 8. That's another driver who needs a good point tonight. Comes in just inside the top 10 in points. So for Riley, a good night. Top 10, top 15, top 20 will do just fine for the driver of the 8 as long as it just doesn't crash out. Danny Lloyd side by side Jake Gowie still as they go through 3 and 4. Danny's going to take it. He has a nice gap as well back to 3rd place. Carson Bowers right there. This will be the closest someone's been to Kukulon in a long time. If he gets to keep that 3rd line behind him, he'll be in good shape. Right there goes up the racetrack. Bauer stayed low, and he's going to commit to the bomb and go to the inside and grab second away. That could have been the best run Kukulon's had in a long time. Best run someone's had Kukulon in a long time, however. The run to the inside for Bowers got him to second. Now, can he ever run at Kukulon? 3 wide. Justin Lightning looks out of line for 3rd, but gets in line by the 20 of Laura Delano. Laura's going to look for second off turn 2. She's to the inside and down the back. They're side by side again. Kukulon's loving it. Coming around, we're basically halfway done. 22 of 45 laps completed here in the Budweiser 300. Caution free so far in this first half. It's been Sebastian Kukulon leading the second half of the first half. As about the first 10 laps, we saw about 10 different lead changes, and ever since Kukulon's taken over, we've had one leader, Kukulon. Delano now in second, going to try and run Kukulon down. Dupain in line in third, trying to get in front of Luke Ray as the 51 jumps low. I think now the tires are wearing just a slight bit to where drivers can't stay hard in the gas, they can't stay full throttle around the racetrack. And it's really, oh, there they go, hard crash! Into the outside was Jose Mills in the 6, who was wrecked hard, and Kukulon's lead as he raced. 21 to go, yellow flag. Damian Blue, Jose Mills have crashed hard. 2 Roush Racing Fords are torn up in turns 3 and 4. It looked like Mills spun abruptly there and crashed hard into the turns 3 and 4 outside wall. Sebastian Kukulon at the race lead, come to 20 laps to go. The 4 cars dominate so far tonight, but now is a restart to deal with. Let's have to Mills and Blue to bring our first yellow flag of the Budweiser 300. How this was not 10, 15 cars in this crash, I won't know. But Jay Randall, the 25 right there, you see this hole right here behind the 6 and in front of the 7. That's where the 25 was. Randall says, I want to make that move in front of the 10 car to get to the middle lane. The problem is the 10's already down there. Then they get 4 wide. We mentioned 4 at the breaking point. Off the corner, Jones tries to let off, but then gets in the side of the 52 Gregory, up into Randall, then spins abruptly to the 16, up the racetrack. Jose Mills and Blue take a hard contact. Levi Jones gets nose damage as they bounce off the wall, but no other drivers are involved in the crash. Miraculously, 2 drivers spin around. The rest of the drivers get away, and the 10 is the only one that got away with damage. Somehow, some way. And also, how did Jay Randall save this race car? How did Watson miss? How did Richardson miss? How did Stapleton miss? That never should have happened. That should have been like 10, 15 cars involved. Somehow we got away with only 2 cars getting major damage. Watch Randall on how sideways he is. He saves it. Blue and Mills takes hard contact. Blue especially takes the worst. But 2 Roush Racing cars are destroyed. And our first accident of the night in the Budweiser 300 for Kukulon. Did not want to see that. He's been dominating. He had a great gap over second on back, but now the field is all clustered back together and a restart to deal with for Kukulon out in front in the Budweiser 300. Coming back to the restart, lap number 29 will be when we restart. There'll be 17 laps to go in the Budweiser 300 Hillside. Damian Blue has said, I've had enough. That one hurt. He's taking his car to the garage. He's done for the night. 39 cars on the lead lap. 6 car Mills will be slower, and Levi Jones will be a little slow as well, as he has some slight front-end damage to the 10 car. Kukulon trying to fend off the challenge from behind. He's dominated so far tonight, but now a restart. Just on his bumpers. Lord Alone, second, third for Luke Rain, fourth, Sebastian Dupain, fifth, Devon Red, then Anthony and sixth, seventh, Adam McDowell, eighth, Leon Campana, ninth, Max Aronson, Derek Hamill, rounding out the top 10 points there. Jake Gowwood currently scored in 11th, second point search back at the back half of the field. Green flag, DeLon does not get going. Luke Rainey, a great jump, trying to get to the inside of the 28. What a jump for Luke Rainey, already to the inside for second. He'll take it easily through 1 and 2. With the help, though, Lord Alone gets such a bad restart. Kukulon got to win again. He can try and burst that bubble and get away. And Dupain a great run to the inside of the 51 for second. Once again, that's that cycle happening again for second. Kukulon loving seeing it. 16 to go. And they're cycling for second again. Kukulon can just try and pull away and lead the rest of the race handily. We mentioned at the beginning of the race, last night's Penzo Truck Series race, we had 0 caution flags and 34 lead changes in 38 laps. The most laps led by a driver, 4 racer. Tonight, Kukulon has led half the race. Lord Alone back to the inside, should restart second, got back in line after falling back. Now back up to P2, but has a ways to go to run down the 4. Kukulon, who's just out in front of World of his own. Problem is, behind them, second on back, they're not in the draft of the 4 car. They're in the draft of each other. They keep making passes on each other. It's really frustrating to see. No one having teamwork. If they would just get lined up, they could run that 4 down easily and be bound for the lead, but now they're just bound for second. Someone's got to be the one willing to say, hey, we have to stop this. Who's going to be the one in third place to go, hey, I'm going to stay in line with second place, and we're going to make a run at the race leader. Who's going to be the one to do that? 12 to go at the start-finish line. Sebastian Kukulon out in front. For second, Luke Rain trying to fend off Carson Bowers. They get in line right there. That's what, once again, I mentioned who's going to be the one to step up. Carson Bowers stepped up. He gave the 51 the push. He's going to cost himself positions, but in the long haul, if the 51 can get to the 4, it's not going to cost him anything. He can cycle back around and try and get to the front, but there's the 6 already. We've caught Mills. To the outside goes the 4, and the 51 to the inside. Luke Ray to the front. 11 to go. We've caught Mills already. We're going to catch him again if it stays green. The pack has been split now because of the 6 car. Out of which about 12 cars got away. The pack has been split, and now they're 3 wide for the lead. Jennifer Buford to the inside. She goes 3 wide. Cole Luigi with her. For Cole Luigi needs this nice points night. He comes in on the bubble in 10th. With 10 to go, he's now up to 2nd and challenging for leadoff turn 2. Yepez with the 42 down the back. Chef Brett the 9, yellow flag. The 7 has crashed hard. So obviously that may have been because of the 6 of Mills, but racing back around. Who's going to be our second yellow flag? Oh. Yepez, by a nose, the 0-1 leads at the start-finish line. And we're not done yet. Re-rack it. Yepez back in front is Eli Bright. Riley Spurley-Tube comes in 7th in the points. He's torn up. Jay Rando, the 25. There's Eli Bright. Levi Jones, Derek Hamill is front end damage. There's Jose Mills. He was possibly the one that caused the accident. Eli Bright has crashed hard. Let's go see the reason for our second yellow flag of the Budweiser 300. While this accident is because of the 6, it's kind of indirect. Mills up top, just dropping back, letting the inside to the drivers that are faster. And Jay Rando tries to get low in front of the 33, Derek Hamill, and just kind of taps the 25 down to the 92, and Rando couldn't save this one. Back up the racetrack into the 33. The 1 of Mathis Wells, third in points. Eli Bright comes in just out. Oh, look at that 7 flip into the inside wall, back up the racetrack. Crazy crash for Eli Bright in the 7, and Levi Jones had to take to pit road, or else he was going to hit the pit barrel. So Levi Jones, even with his damage, he was still with the pack, but not now. But major points implications. Jay Randall came in top 10 in points. Eli Bright came in just outside the top 10. Bryce Pritchard came in just inside the top 10. Casey Nelka came in inside the top 5. And they all now have just been wiped out. Eli Bright especially, as he's definitely done for the night. What a terrible flip for Eli right there. Look at that. Luckily he missed pit wall, and Riley had it missed, and the 7 just whacked him. Another look at it from farther away. CJ Randall's trying to make that move. He saved the first time in the first yellow. That time he couldn't. He overcorrected back up the racetrack, and 7 takes the worst of it. Eli Bright. Spurley-Tube gets some damage. Mathis Wells, Derek Kimmel, and others as well. So our second yellow flag of the Budweiser 300 is a big one. The drag race back to the line was won by Diego Yepez in the 0-1. But now a restart will be under 5 to go. And the Budweiser 300, who wins here in Hillside? We will come back around to the green flag with 4 laps to go in the Budweiser 300. The question is, will Jose Mills be caught? Is the big question. Because Mills is at the back of the field right now, along with Jay Rando. They have some pretty heavy damage. Will they be caught? Will they be slow enough to where they will be caught as lap cars in 4 laps? That's 4 miles, some fast lap times around here. Who wins race number 20 of the season? Yepez out front, Cole Luigi in second, Jeff Bright in third, Kukulon fourth, Lord Allow fifth, Jennifer Buford, Max Anderson, Jake Galloway, and McDowell, Anthony as the top 10. Can Kukulon, who's dominated, get back up from 4th starting position in 4 laps? Can the driver who's nice and let Luke Rainey get away and gets the lead? Carson Bowers, who restarts 12th, can he try and get there with some good karma and win? Green flag back in the air in Hillside. Jeff Bright, a great jump to the inside, Kukulon with them. Sebastian Kukulon dominated tonight. He's had the fastest race car. He pushes Jeff Bright to second, himself up to third. Jennifer Buford went 3 wide to make the pass earlier. She's up now to 4th. Kukulon trying to run out his teammate Yepez with 3 to go this time by. Can he stay clear? The 60 looks low. Can Buford get there? Can the 4 clear? Kukulon is so strong he clears. 3 to go. To the inside goes Kukulon. Side by side goes back to the front. Kukulon's dominated tonight in Hillside. And late in the race, he's up in the lead again. Coming to 2 to go. And maybe now, if lap traffic doesn't play a factor, he will definitely win this race. 2 to go in Hillside. Oh, look at that 4 car. That's so strong. He got back to the front. Kukulon with points there. Jake Galloway in second. Cole Luigi 10th in points in third. Kukulon trying to make the chase in season number 9. He sees the white flag. Last lap at Hillside. 1 mile remains. Sebastian Kukulon clear out front. Galloway and Cole Luigi can't run him down. Lap traffic in 3 and 4, but it's too late for them to be caught. Final time through 3 and 4. Kukulon dominates in Hillside. Fastest race car gets the victory lane. Kukulon wins the Budweiser 300. What a dominant day. Kukulan was untouchable. Only time I got past was because of lap traffic. He holds off the challenge to win over points there, Jake Galloway, who will extend the points lead once again. Galloway, a second place finish. He has to be like 200 points ahead now because Kishammer did not have a great night. Let's go see the finishing results. Here is how they finished in the Budweiser 300 at the Hillside International Speedway, as we had 2 caution flags for 9 laps tonight and 13 lead changes among 12 different drivers. Sebastian Kukulan leads more than half the race. 27 and 45 laps led en route to victory here at Hillside. So Kukulan definitely dominant tonight. He had the best race car and he showed it at the end. He passed his teammate Yepes without any help and got the victory lane. Jake Galloway extends the points. He's over 200 points ahead now in second. Cole Luigi third place finishes exactly what he needed for the points. Fourth for Adam McDowell, fifth for Luke Rainey. Then Anthony in sixth, Carson Bauer seventh, eighth Sebastian Dupain, ninth Diego Yepes, and Michael Gregory rounds out the top 10 to 52. How about inside the top 10 finishers? Only one of them started inside the top 10. That was race winner Sebastian Kukulan, who had the best car. Cole Luigi 36th, Adam McDowell 33rd, Luke Rainey 30th, Anthony 27th, Dupain 37th, Yepes 35th. I mean, all those drivers started at the back of the field. Jennifer Beeford in 11th, Landlines 12th, 13th Max Anderson, 13th Max Anderson, 14th Alex Fletcher, 15th for Jeff Bright. Then Leanne Capana 16th, Lord Delau 17th, 18th Danny Lloyd, Justin Lightning 19th, and William Seaman rounds up the top 20. As we look down, there's Richardson 21st, but he falls in points. He's over 200 points behind now. 22nd, Nathan Stapleton from the pole. Tyler Fink, Benny Watson, Isaac Nichols, Max Rossi, Matt Montoya, Luke Jones, Trey Ray, Devon Red, Mathis Wells, Casey Nanico, Matthew Logan, Jay Randall, and Derek Kimmel finished on the lead lap. Levi Jones lap down along with Jose Mills, and Spurley Tube, Eli Bright, and Damian Blue all out from crash damage. Let's now go see the point standings 20 races into the season. We are getting down to chase time. Only 3 races remain before the Target Series Season number 9 chase. The points look like this. Jake Galloway extends the points lead 201 points ahead of Kashawn Richardson, who keeps second. How about Cole Luigi? In one race, from 10th to 3rd in points, he is now solidly in the top 10 for now, 3rd in points. Mathis Wells 4th, Luke Jones in 5th. Michael Gregory 6th, Casey Nanico 7th, 8th for Leanne Capana, 9th Justin Lightning, and Landon Lyons holding the final spot inside the top 10. Jay Randall currently 11th, Riley Spiritu 12th, 13th Max Rossi, 14th for Luke Rainey, and 15th Jennifer Beeford. Then Matt Montoya 16th, 17th Benny Watson, Kukulan at the win moves up to 18th and into chase contention. Eli Bright down to 19th, and Lord DeLau rounding out the top 20. Our 2 wildcard spots go to 12th in points, Riley Spiritu, and 13th in points, Max Rossi, both with victories this season. They're right now the highest, but just behind them, Luke Rainey is only 4 points outside of wildcard spot. And don't forget Kukulan, dominated here tonight. If he gets another victory, he could steal wildcard spot. And we're assuming that could be how it goes, but what if Nanico has some bad races, falls below the top 10, but stays inside the top 20? Nanico gets a wildcard spot. Dupain 21st, Stapleton 22nd, 23rd, Tyler Fink 24th, Jose Mills 25th, Max Anderson. Then McDowell 26th, Daniel Lloyd 27th, Trey Rainey 28th, 29th, Devon Red 30th, Anthony Nez, Damian Blue 31st, 32nd, Isaac Nichols 33rd, Jeff Bright 34th, Levi Jones 35th, Carson Barris and William Seaman in 36th, Derek Kimmel 37th, Matthew Logan 38th, Alex Fletcher 39th, and Diego Yepes rounding out the field in the 40th position in points. So there's 20 races down. We have Myrtle Beach, Indianapolis, and Atlanta left before the chase. Who will make the season number 9 chase? 3 races to determine it as we go to race number 21 of the season. Short track racing at the Myrtle Beach Speedway. The first time the Target Series going here. It's the Mom and Pops 300. I will see you guys then.